I never thought the sound of a pen scratching on paper could destroy a family. But when my father's will was read, the room went silent, except for my brother's heavy breathing. Dad left the entire family business, a chain worth millions, to me. Not us, just me. My brother's face turned red, his fists clenched, and I swear I saw pure hatred in his eyes. That moment, I knew money wasn't just numbers on paper. It was gasoline, and my brother was the spark. Before I tell you what happened next, make sure you're subscribed. This story only gets darker. The company had been in the family for 3 generations, and I grew up working every corner of it. My brother? He avoided responsibility, living off handouts. Dad noticed, and I guess that's why he trusted me. But after the will, everything shifted. Suddenly, my brother started showing up at board meetings, claiming half the business was rightfully his. Lawyers were called, papers were filed. Every dinner turned into a courtroom. And that was only the beginning. The first lawsuit came within weeks. He accused me of manipulating Dad while he was sick. The cruelty of it crushed me. Dad's last months were already painful enough. But my brother painted me as a snake, whispering lies about forged signatures. He even brought in witnesses. Old employees suddenly remembered stories that never happened. The court froze half the company's assets until the case was resolved. It was like my life's work had been put in a cage. I sat in my office, staring at the stacks of legal documents, wondering how blood could turn so poisonous. My brother wasn't just trying to hurt me. He wanted to erase me, to strip me of everything Dad had entrusted. And yet, part of me wondered, had Dad been unfair? Had he pushed my brother too far? What do you think? Should inheritance ever go to just one child, or should it always be shared? The battle spilled into the media. Suddenly, our private pain was plastered across headlines. Wealthy brothers at war over fortune. Investors pulled back. Employees questioned my leadership, and suppliers demanded answers. My brother staged interviews where he called me a thief, a liar, a business vulture. I wanted to fight back, but every word I said became twisted against me. It felt like I was losing not just the company, but my entire reputation. Then came the real betrayal. My brother convinced Mom to testify against me. The woman who raised me stood in court, claiming I manipulated Dad in his final days. I remember gripping the table, my nails digging into the wood, as her voice cracked while accusing me. The judge's eyes were cold. My heart shattered. The one person I thought would always believe in me had been pulled into my brother's poisonous orbit. That night, I drank alone in Dad's old study. His portrait hung above me, like he was watching this circus unfold. For the first time, I wondered if maybe Dad had made a mistake by trusting me with everything. Maybe no one should inherit millions without tearing a family apart. Tell me honestly, if you were in my position, would you fight your sibling to the bitter end? Or would you walk away to save your sanity? The trial dragged on for months. My brother's lawyers dug through every deal, every contract, every signature I'd ever made. They even subpoenaed my personal emails. I felt stripped bare, like my entire life was on display. But then, out of nowhere, we uncovered something. A series of secret accounts linked to my brother. Money funneled out of the company long before Dad died. It wasn't me manipulating Dad. It was him stealing from the empire all along. When our lawyers presented the evidence, the courtroom turned electric. Bank statements, wire transfers, shell companies. My brother's smirk faded into panic. He tried to shout that it was all fabricated, but the judge silenced him. For the first time, the truth pierced through his lies. My brother hadn't just wanted the company. He'd been draining it for years, bleeding Dad's legacy dry. And suddenly, the whole narrative shifted. The media turned on him instantly. Headlines flipped. Greedy brother exposed in inheritance scandal. Investors who had abandoned me came crawling back. Employees sent messages of support. But I didn't feel victorious. I felt hollow. Because even as justice leaned in my favor, I had lost something I could never recover: my family. The brother I once loved was now just an enemy in a suit. And Mom, she couldn't even look me in the eye. The final ruling came 6 months later. The company was fully awarded to me. My brother was ordered to repay millions he had stolen. But instead of facing justice, he vanished. Rumors spread that he fled overseas, hiding in luxury villas with money stashed under fake names. I had the empire. I had the power. But at night, lying awake, I couldn't escape the question: had I truly won, or had greed destroyed us both? Now, the business is stronger than ever. Profits are up. The name is respected again, and people call me a survivor. But every time I sign a contract, I remember the night my own mother stood against me. Money saved my company, but it cost me my family. And that's the price no fortune can repay. Thank you for listening to my story. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. And tell me, do you think money always reveals the truth about people? Or does it simply destroy what was already broken?